Okay, so this is a story about something that happened last year, 2021, during Taiwan Fest. It was one of the first festivals to come back in live person during the pandemic. So it was last summer to see Ed Hill, not another, a real comedian, a Taiwanese not up and coming, he's coming. Ed Hill, Taiwanese Canadian comedian. I don't even remember his set because I was so traumatized about this story, what happened. So I didn't have tickets because I have two kids and they consume all of my waking hours. And so I didn't know about it. But I was doom scrolling, as I've been doing for the last 2.5 years, on social media, and I saw this post for Ed Hill. And they say comedians are supposed to study other comedians, right? So I was like, yes, this is homework. Let's go. As I scooted down, standby at the theater to get a ticket for the show. I'm the first one in the standby line. I see two people manning the door. They're not smiling. They're taking the whole thing very seriously. I was wondering if I was at a theater or if I was at the airport or some kind of international border because they were checking people's papers and vaccine cards. They made two girls wait because one of them wasn't from Canada and their vaccine passport was from another country. And it required several layers of approval before she could get in. So I was starting to feel like maybe not so excited anymore. I was like, oh shit. Then the incident that caused me lifetime trauma, three men start walking down the street. And then one of the door guards, who's a woman, she turns to them and screams in Chinese, in Mandarin Chinese, "Why are there three of you? 为什么只有三个？我只有2个票. I only have 2 tickets." I swear the ground started thundering and a dark cloud came over her. Her face turned red. I think blood started coming out of her ears. Nobody said anything. And I'm looking at those three guys going, fuck, what is fucking happening? And I'm starting to judge them. I'm like, why are there three of them? And then I'm trying to be Canadianizing my experience and thinking to myself, come on, woman, let them in. Just let all of them in. And we're all like, what's going to happen? The three of the men start talking amongst themselves. Everyone's very nervous. Finally, they decide to leave. They turn around. All three of them leave. And I was just like, oh my God, thank God. Because she was really like, she was not having it. So they asked me for my ID. I gave it to them. And I gave them the wrong one at first. But, sometimes I pretend to understand Chinese, but I actually don't. And then I was sitting in the audience, and lo and behold, 2 of the 3 guys walked in. They killed the third guy. This is what happens when you come from a harsh culture. They make you kill your friend. And I couldn't enjoy the show after that because all I could think about was the third guy who had to go home.